y'all, what's up? Welcome back. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. I know it's been a minute. Thank y'all for continuing to rock with the channel and being patient. It's been a time of transition, but here we are. Let's tap into our love reading for the week. Okay, and we're back. Once again, this is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank y'all so much for being patient with these readings. It's been a while. I've literally just been in like a major period of just like learning and transition. And I'm aware that I still should be able to maintain consistency here. So that's something I'm working on. I'm still working through that, feeling a little bad about that. But honestly, it's just what needed to transpire in order for me to get to this place. But I'm back now, and let's tap into our love reading. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, excellent. If not, feel free to check out the other videos here. Follow us on Instagram at Total Understanding Tarot for now more live tarot readings. Okay, we'll be going live over there definitely this week. We're back in full gear, so let's tap into it. Got a lot of past energy, but that's like on the lower vibrational end of the spectrum. I'm really feeling like you guys are transitioning up out of that. You're manifesting in new. You're not allowing yourselves to settle. This could be an energy of just allowing the familiarity of a person or a situation to keep you stuck there, whether physically or mentally. Just know that there's better, and as long as you're willing to put in that extra effort, you'll get that extra return. Because it is a give and take, in that respect. Abundance is the natural law and order, but there are certain things physically that we must do to usher that in for ourselves. So there's certain choices, certain things you're willing to give up to get what you want, in a higher vibrational way of that. So let's tap into our reading. Let's just stick with the present and let's move forward with that. We got the Eight of Spears. Oh yeah, transcend by fire for the jewelry, crystal wrap jewelry to help you on your journey, as well as Pharaoh's rise for the music. Okay, so we have the Eight of Spears. So you're being protected, like you're being covered materially, right? So the Eight of Spears, but they really drew my eyes to this camp right here. Right, you see it's like a tent in a camp. So it's an area you're moving in that will cause the love that you're building for yourself and maybe even for your partner to be solid, right? So some of you guys and not so fearful, right? So you're allowing the truth to come in. You're allowing the fact that whatever union you're in or whatever union you're currently building, and for those of you all who haven't met a partner yet, the union that you want to come in, right? So for those of you who have a partner, you're building a union that you put in work in, and it's showing you that is now the reasons why it's victorious, right? Because I saw this little shelter here, and it's like a tent, like it's just like, it's not very solid, but it's something that you knew was worth it. So you could have been building a partnership, or this could have been the idea of a partnership that you were holding on to. So you could have been turning down suitors who didn't line up with that vision that you had. And it's not an unrealistic expectation, because the Queen of Coins popped out, which means you're about your business. You're about stability, right? And that you see the divine hand here with this ace. Pardon my nails, y'all. They were playing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw in a little nail polish, but it's not like the best job. I'm still working on getting better with that. But the hands are merging here is what I'm saying. So it's like you and the divine were working in partnership to get this done, right? You guys were working in tandem to ensure that this came together. You weren't just like, oh, spirit needs to bring me someone. It's like, hey, I'll put in the work. I'll bring stability. I'll work on myself until I get a partner and put myself in a financial place to where I am able to build. Boom. 3 of coins with the 4 of wands on the back. That almost sound. This is the second time this has happened in the reading. Okay, that almost sounded like that Florida accent, like bike. You know, I remember it happening. So some of y'all may be having deja vu. Y'all may be coming up on lessons that the universe was trying to teach you in the past, and now you're actually understanding it. And so that is the blessing in all of this, is because you can keep going through this cycle, but the blessing is when you see like, oh my gosh, like this is what they've been trying to teach me this whole time. And that's that deja vu. It's like, yeah, we were trying to tell you this years ago. You know, and it's not a low vibrational I told you so energy. It's just like that, yeah, you finally got it. You know, your spirit team is cheering. I'm really seeing the judgment card in my vision right now. So we have the 3 of coins. So how did we get from the ace to the 3? The wheel of fortune, and you putting in that work. The timing, you see another bird, so you may have been seeing a lot of birds. Allowing the messages from spirit to come through. The gift of stability and wisdom, like they can only give it to you. They can't force you to take it. So it's like you surrendered. You put in that work. I'm seeing a lot of coins here. So some of you guys have really been building a more financial platform for yourself in terms of you showing yourself love. Like, if I really want to show myself love, I'll make sure I'm financially stable so that I can be more giving to those around me, that I can invest in the things that I really enjoy doing. So that's you showing yourself love, and that's how you moved into this energy. But like legitimately, and right here we have the King of Cups with the Page of Swords. So by you showing yourself love, like, and it's the King of Cups, so that's that masculine energy. This is that action-orientated energy, not just thinking about ways you can give to yourself or give to your partner, but this is putting that in motion with that masculine energy, and with that, it's clarified by the Page of Swords. So maybe there's somebody you've been wanting to partner with, moving into this future energy. There's been ways that you've been wanting to partner with people who's currently in your energy. And for some of you guys, it's the partnerships that you desire, but that you are lining yourself up with. So it's like you see yourself partnering with a particular person, be it romantic or platonic or business-wise, but you knowing like, hey, there are certain actions I need to take to bring this into fruition. Like, the Page of Swords just kind of thinks, and the King of Cups moves with intention and balanced emotion, so you're not being completely unrealistic either, or holding on to too much that you need to be releasing. It's just a nice balance I'm really feeling with this Virgo energy, which means that you guys are being practical as well, right? So I just keep hearing organization. So there could be that communication issue. You're seeing it as an issue when it could just be something that needs to be handled, right? So communicating may not be your strong suit, or openly communicating. You may be honest with what you do communicate, but it's this energy of, I'll just let you know what I want you to know, instead of just, hey, I'm putting it all out here. There it is. I'm trusting you to do whatever it is that you want to do with it. So it's just being vulnerable, and it took a while for you to get to this space because you had to allow this gift, this seed, right? I'm really seeing this as a seed. So when you plant the seed, you're not going to get the harvest. So this is something that the divine planted in you in the past. It's now just coming, sprouting, right? Because now you're ready. You had to let that armor down. You had to let that guard down. Healing, and to have healing. Knight of Swords with the Tower with the Devil. Yeah, perhaps your inner conversations as well as your outer conversations were still very toxic, and that was preventing you from moving into this place of realization and clarity about the love that you want to give to yourself and give to someone else. right? Because they had to show you needed to give the love that you were trying to give so desperately, because you were wanting to give love in order to be loved. And that was like a major block in your path that you weren't able to see. But now with this healing, right? You know, going through those relationships that led to betrayal, going through those situations where you realized you betrayed yourself and you weren't honest and true to yourself, which caused you to attract other people that weren't honest and true to you. You know, you really got down to the, I'm hearing nitty gritty. So maybe you were listening with your elders, start talking to your ancestors and things of that nature. But with this 7 of coins, instead of being jaded and over it, you decided to put in the work. You said it's going to take a while, but this is 8 of coins with the 7 plus 1. I'm willing to put in the work. You held on. You held on even when it got hard. So now it's time for you to get your, I'm seeing shadow work. You didn't let go when it became challenging. Like when you realize like, oh, this is really real and I really have emotional trauma and I have to become accountable, and dang, that really wasn't my fault, but I still have to forgive. Like you didn't give up. You didn't say, oh man, this isn't my fault. You decided to see how you could heal it. And let's see what's coming. And now you're shining. And now you're seeing your true beauty. The Queen of Spears is fire energy and knowing who you are, going after what it is that you want. You're protected, but you're not guarded, and that's the difference. You've learned that boundaries are healthy and they are needed so that you can still be your full, free, authentic self. But that wall that you had up earlier was preventing a lot of good from coming in. So, and it's also you realizing your worth, because it's like the Queen of Spears knows who he or she is. But it's a feminine energy, so you attract what you want instead of always having to hustle and go get everything. Including partnership, including loyalty and stability. 9 of Spears with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're challenging every negative thought that comes into your mind because you realize you have a choice, right? You're not just letting any suitor into your energy. You're not just letting people just sweet talk you. You're not just letting people, anybody into your energy, because you realize how valuable it is. Because once it's in, you know you have to release it. You know, so it's just like this energy of, do I even want this in my space right now? You just mature. You're showing me the Leo. Yeah, you're letting your inner fire out. So tap into your inner fire, especially since it's coming up on summertime now. You know, moving with that energy of the sun, at least in this hemisphere of the planet. And even if it's not, you can always tap into your inner elements, because you're all the elements, you're all the signs, you're all the planets, you're everything. So let's see. I'm gonna pull a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. We have the Spiral, Wind in the Upper World. Hey, so you're in here in this chakra, crown chakra energy. So perhaps purple and blues are really calling to you right now. Just bask in that energy. May even burn some purple and blue candles. Get some purple and blue stones. Amethyst is great for psychic protection, meditation, as well as breaking addictions that may be preventing that clarity from coming through. Lapis lazuli is really great as well. It helps facilitate that energetic communication between you and the divine and your higher self. But what I'm feeling here, like, this is communication. And you're seeing cycles, you're seeing ways that you need to elevate. With this spiral here, it's not a circle, so you're not moving in the same pattern. You're learning new lessons and moving in different territory. But the way you're doing it, that is by communicating with you and the divine. A lot of birds. So this is the time for you and the divine right now to really settle in and to really carve out that spiritual time for you to commune with you and your higher self and your spirit guides and your ancestors, to really help unearth those inner gifts and to help you see. I'm really seeing like weeds, right? It's like, imagine if you had a harvest, but it's so many weeds covering it. It's not even like it's underground. It's like the harvest is there, but there are a lot of weeds. So it's like as you clear out the weeds, you're seeing that the harvest is there. The love is already there. The abundance is there. It was just clouded, right? And with this Wheel of Fortune, the timing is here, right? So, I'm sorry, my nails are so ratchet. So yeah, at this time, maybe get you some tiger's eye. It's really great for that solar plexus, that Leo energy, that fiery confidence. I am worthy type energy, right? And it's also very protective as well. It's a very protective energy. Amethyst as well, so it's a time of protection. Get up on your spiritual baths, your sage cleanses, your Palo Santo cleanses. All of that right now is high manifestation time. So protect yourself, protect the energy that you've worked so hard to bring about in this physical realm, okay? Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I'm Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box below, as well as follow us over on Instagram at Total Understanding Tarot. We'll be going live. Like, it's been a while since we posted, so thank y'all for just being so patient. Transcend by Fire is our jewelry line, so we wrap crystals and to help you with your spiritual journey. Pharaoh's Rise is our music page, so we have meditation music as well as just like music that we enjoy creating for the public. So check us out over there. Yeah, that's all for right now. Yeah, just have more confidence. Fear, so root chakra work, of course, but I'm really getting solar plexus and root chakra, and it's just like that. I'm even wearing like a blend of like orange and yellow today, so it's also expressing yourself, feeling free in that expression, that creativity, with that sacral chakra. So just speaking truthfully, being more artistic, like literally, expressing yourself in different ways, and sexually as well, like being okay with who you are and your sexuality, and just really wanting to understand yourself on that level. And it's totally okay to be who you are. Okay, so thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Once again, this is Pharaoh. Check out our other videos on the channel as well to see what else resonates with you, okay? So much love and light. If you feel moved to give a donation to the channel, all the information is below. And we love to read your comments over here. We thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. They mean a lot. And thank y'all for rocking with us this far. Much love and light. Namaste.